The neat thing about using Surround is that it coats the leaves and the pears with a really visible white residue. And so here, right in front of the spray blast, you can see that we're getting really excellent coverage. And so that is really what we want. Now this is probably even a little more because it's layered on, but it represents, the pattern on these leaves represents good solid coverage. And even if we're using a contact material, this will most likely kill the insects. Our problem, however, lies up here. And so this is all right, supposedly in the spray blast. And it's right above the spray blast. But yet we bring it down and we look at the spray coverage on this compared to this, and there really is no comparison. So if we look at it up close, you can see that we're getting just a little bit here on the top of the leaf and just a little bit on the bottom of the leaf. And you can see up here where a lot of the new scilla are hatching, which you can see the little droplets of goo with a scilla in them. You really don't have any material at all. Just a little bit on the top that's drifted down. But in a situation like this, it's going to be really hard to expect to get control. Early in the year, when the shoots are a lot shorter and the trees are not nearly as dense, we'll get better coverage and therefore better control. But as the year progresses, you basically end up with a situation where pretty much probably half the tree is not getting very good coverage. Now this one is a little bit better covered. Coverage, this particular, using the Surround highlights how coverage is important in terms of getting control. Most of our codling moth materials require contact as well, or ingestion. Here you've got a pear on the right, you've got a pear that was down close to the spray blast. You can see that it's got pretty good coverage on this one side. And then you've got a pear, in contrast to that, you've got a pear that came from the top of the tree where you can see a little bit of coverage, but really not very much. And you can see a lot of pear scilla damage, which is indicative of, we're not getting coverage up in that area. But the one thing that even this pear with good coverage shows is that if we turn around and look on the backside, we're not getting much coverage at all. So if we've got scilla that are hiding on the backside of that pear or up in a spur that's next to there, we're not going to get control there either. So that's, again, the Surround is a really good tool for trying to determine, where do we get coverage and where don't we? If we're going to achieve good coverage, or if we're going to achieve good control in these blocks, we're going to have to improve this coverage, either through better sprayer technology or through better pruning practices. That's really all we're going to be able to do. Because if we can't do better than this, only half the pear looks like this and the rest of them look like that, we're never going to get this to work.